Oh, here we
We're
go.
live! Woohoo!
Yay!
We made it.
I'm doing great. I'm just excited that it's Friday.
Gerhardt, how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
You look
Hanging
awesome
out here at the
today.
PLM.
I love it. I love it. Well, in honor of our chat today and the fact that you are Promised Land, I'm drinking my coffee out of a wine glass.
Oh my
Nice. Well done.
So,
I love that.
yes, that's where we're at today.
I love that.
Yeah.
Good.
So we'll wait a couple more seconds for folks to hop on as we have before, but we're excited to have you today. Gerhardt, what was your morning like this morning?
Oh, it's pretty easy. I came down here set up for this.
Awesome.
Watched my boy do some schoolwork.
Oh,
Had some breakfast.
have you been
Typical morning.
homeschooling and everything?
Yeah. Wolf's learning away.
Yeah.
He gets up pretty early and starts his schoolwork. He's done before 3 o'clock. That's for sure.
Man,
I was going to ask you if Wolfie was an early riser. He strikes me as an early riser kind of kid.
Oh man, he's ready to get it going.
Yeah. Mine not so much. I got some lazy bones people over here.
Wolfie's lazy as soon as he gets his stuff done. You know, he knows his mama's going to ride him until he gets his stuff done. So.
Smart. I love that.
Oh yeah.
that's precious. All right, y'all. I think we are ready. Are you guys good to go?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Woohoo! Okay.
I'm excited.
Me too. A, it's Friday. B, I'm drinking coffee out of a wine glass. And C, we have Gerhardt Schnibben here from Promised Land Market.
Right.
We kind of farmed from you guys some awesome snack ideas, things that you've been snacking on during quarantine. We submitted them to Gerhardt, and he has put together appropriate wine pairings for each snack, and he's going to share that with us today.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, but Schnib, before we get into that, tell us a little bit about how you guys have pivoted at Promised Land, kind of as we're in quarantine. And I know, nobody can come in there. Believe me, I am well aware because, PLM is my home away from home. So I've been really sad not to be able to come inside your four walls. But what have you guys been doing to kind of pivot and still cater to your customers?
Well, unfortunately, there's no liquor by the drink and there's no wine by the glass right now. But we certainly are still selling wine out the door, the bottled wine selling. We have done curbside service, a lot of takeout and delivery. That's how we've kind of been combating the current situation. Okay.
And so you mean like food takeout and delivery that y'all are?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Food and wine. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What days are y'all open to do the takeout and delivery?
So we're open Monday through Saturday, and we're open from 11 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock at night.
Okay. I'm glad to have that cleared up. And I know, kind of I don't know if it's a bummer or a gift, but that right before all this happened, you guys launched this new menu that, I've tried everything on the menu, I'm pretty sure, and it is so good. So what kind of, tell us about the new menu and what some of your favorite things are.
Sure. Like 2 weeks before the bomb hit, so to speak, we opened a new dining room. We bought a new kitchen with hoods and ovens and a big giant new smoker, all of which we're super excited about. And we launched our new menu, and we're still running the new menu. Some of the things that you'll find that you didn't find before on the menu, we've got filet mignon, we've got burgers. We do a cauliflower steak, cauliflower burger. We do a shrimp burger. All kinds of fun little goodies. Little zucchini carpaccio is one of my new favorites.
Yeah, that's good.
That hit the menu. So, man, we're super excited about it. It's been well received. Yeah.
It's so good. And one of the things that I noticed about it is that you've got a lot of kind of healthy light options also. You've got like some different cauliflower crust pizza, and you've got a lot of your sandwiches are on gluten-free buns now, but they do not taste like gluten-free buns, Schnib. What is up with that?
It's a gluten-free brioche bun, and it's pretty amazing. And the pizza crust as well. The cauliflower crust is my new favorite. I was a little hesitant to begin with, but man, it's delicious.
It's so good. What about the mac and cheese that's made with like
lentil?
Lentil? Yeah, we're doing that with lentil pasta. We use the rice flour to bind it, so it's completely gluten-free.
It's
which
so
is
good.
Not something you'll see in mac and cheese for sure.
Well, and I just need to take a moment to say that I decided last weekend, because we got PLM takeout on Saturday, I decided last weekend that for my final meal right now, I'm having the Colonel. So, I mean, if
Oh
you
my
guys have
gosh.
not had the Colonel, I mean, Schnib, I might botch this, but it's 2 chicken thighs that have been, what do you do to them?
They're
They're
deep
boneless.
fried with pimento and then an apple bacon jam, and then topped with pickled onion on a brioche grilled bun.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about it.
It's definitely a hangover cure or a really hungry person's meal. It's a monster.
My
It's
gosh.
so good.
And let me tell you that after Mary, I think it was right after you guys started serving that new menu, Mary Cheatham came into the office and she had taken a photo of everything that she tried and she was showing them to us. It was like 8 a.m. and she was like, oh, and there was this, and there was this. And then I remember from her photos was a guava margarita. Is that right? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes.
I knew that hit you right
that,
back, Mary Cheatham.
that guava margarita. I mean, that's the first thing I'm doing when you guys reopen, Schnib. I'm coming in there to get a guava margarita.
The guava margarita, awesome.
And I love that, you're right. At 8 a.m., I'm looking at food photos, and at 9:30 a.m., I'm excited to talk about some wine and some snacks. It's never too early. It's never too early. Have y'all heard people say, I thought this was so funny, that on quarantine, that we're kind of on airport hours?
Yes.
It's like, you want to have a Slim Jim for breakfast? Do it.
Uh-huh.
You want to have, you want to have a glass of wine at 9:30? Do it.
Sure.
So yeah, so I love that. I love the airport hours. So it's
And
perfect
here we
time
are
to be talking about wine and snacks. So Meg, what were some of the snacks that people sent out?
Oh my gosh. We asked on Facebook and you guys certainly delivered. There were Cheez-Its, Oreos, goat cheese, popcorn, dark chocolate chips. There were all of the things. And Gerhardt kind of picked some of his favorites and he's going to go over some pairings for each of those snacks.
Good. I'm excited.
Me too.
All right, here we go, gang. So the first challenge that I was presented was goat cheese. And for that one, we've selected this Pinot Blanc from Mendocino County. This is the Skylark Vineyard. 2 guys that are both sommeliers in California 11 years ago bought this vineyard. These are old vines. Only 800 cases of this little Pinot Blanc produced. This one, just a clean, crisp, refreshing, sliced apple, green apple, green pear. Really nice wine. $27 here at the Promised Land. Pairs perfect. Second one, we'll talk. Go ahead.
No, I just said
We were just
yum.
saying
I mean, you kind of sold me on that one. My mouth's watering.
Oh man, it's good stuff.
I'm excited.
Second one, we'll jump right into Italy with a little popcorn. This is Skinny Girl sea salt popcorn. Delicious. Got a little butter on it too. Skinny Girl is what we have around the house, so that's what that is.
Yum.
Anyway, this is Rosato Nerello de Mescalese. So basically a rosé of Nerello Mescalese. Fun wine, easy drinking. Not as much fruit with this one, but very soft, very palatable. Di Giovanni's a vineyard that's been around for a very long time. Man, good little pairing, easy rosé, popcorn in the sun, yum yum.
Is that a sweeter rosé, Schnib?
Oh no, very very dry.
Okay.
Very little fruit to this one. It's a what I would call like a gangster rosé. It looks it really has some soft power to it, so to speak, underspoken in a room full of people.
I am so excited about that. I'm going to incorporate gangster rosé into at least 5 conversations today. Thank you.
Please do.
Yeah.
Awesome. The next one, this is from Oregon. I love wines from Oregon, especially Pinot Noir. This has some Pinot Noir in it. It's a little sparkler. Don't be scared by this little cap. You'll see a lot of wines go into this in the future. It's just an easy, cheap way to do it. This one retails for $32. Goes with chips and salsa. From the Willamette Valley. The owner of this vineyard was a viticulturist at Oregon State, and a portion of that goes to the mammal. While you see the sea lions and turtles and whatnot on here, a portion goes to the Mammal Institute research.
That's awesome.
So you're supporting good stuff when you're drinking this juice.
I love that.
Mhm.
So that's the chips and salsa pick.
That's the chips and salsa pick. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Next one we're going to, my favorite is the cheese straw.
Yes.
Don't leave those around me. I'll eat the whole box.
Same with
So
Liz. She's listening.
equally as much of one of my loves is Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, also from Italy. Nicodemi is a very small production again. Great little Montepulciano. It's produced all in stainless steel, no oak in this one. Great pizza wine, very simple, but very delicious. Again, one of my favorites.
And that wine, I know you said that's a great cheese straw. Also, just want to point out Cheez-Its. I mean, Cheez-Its, same, right? And also that I was telling Schnib earlier, that is the wine that I opened 2 nights ago. That I'm working on right now. That is a great bottle of wine. And Schnibben, I remember that has a really good price point to it.
It does $24 here at the shop.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good bottle of wine. That's a great one. Okay, I'm excited. Great.
All right, on to France. This is a little Rhone varietal from the Southern Rhone, Moncure. Côte de Rhone is one of my favorite. One of the interesting things about this wine, it is Syrah, a very powerful grape, big, dark, deep color, purple, a lot of tannins. And then it's paired with Grenache, which is this fruity, delicious, more palatable grape than Syrah. So they put them together and you get an awesome pairing, just like the buttercracker and the Nutella, the hazelnut. Yummy stuff. And it pairs perfectly. This wine's only $32. John Louis Chauve is the producer here. You can't go wrong with any of his selections.
Yum. That sounds so good. And so Schnib, does that wine, I mean, as far as would that be like your wine that you would pair with like a steak or like a burger or something meaty? Or
with the Rhone stuff, more game, I would say lamb and like gamey poultry, venison would go well with this. Something where you need to, again, at the beginning, really punch in some power with the Syrah, and then at the end, soften it up with that Grenache.
Okay. I'm intrigued by that one. That sounds really interesting. Okay.
$32. Great little price point for a Côte de Rhone. Next one we've got here is the Oreo Cookies. I did not have any Oreos in house, so that is a piece of Oreo crust from our peanut butter pie served right here at the Promised Land. So we broke up some of that and put it on there.
Love that.
This is all power. This is the Syrah. And once again, we're back to the Skylark, the small production where we did almost 800 cases here. The Syrah only sees about 75 cases. So they only make 75 cases of this wine a year. A little higher price point, but they take a lot more care. The vines are old, just doesn't produce quite as much. $50 for this bottle of wine, you will not be disappointed. That takes us to our last pairing, which dark chocolate chips. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak one of those.
That was my personal submission.
Right,
I love that. So you better pay attention, Meg.
Can't stop.
Chocolate keeps you happy, right?
Woo.
Yeah.
So this is the real deal here. This is celebrating wine. This is Grand Cru Champagne. Clotilde, was the first queen of France, which this wine is named after. It is elegant. It is clean, crisp, refreshing. It's a nice dance, so to speak. It doesn't get any better than that. There's only 17 Grand Crus in the entire world. It comes in at a modest $82 for what it is. I love it. It's for champagne, it's biscuity, it's yeasty, everything that you love. Finishes with that nice little bit of bubbly sweetness. All method champagne. Wow. I mean, it's beautiful. Beautiful, nice wine.
Anything described as biscuity, I'm in.
That's what you pay the big bucks for with champagne.
I love that.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff.
That's so good. And so one of the things that's important, I think, to know about y'all's wines is I love that these pairings that you did, and we'll make sure that we post what all the pairings are. And of course, if anybody comes by and wants to pick them up or calls in, you guys will know what you matched with each. But one thing that I think is awesome too about your wines is that you can get them you can do a case discount, right? And it's substantial. What's the case discount?
We do give a case discount of 15% for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, and you can do a mixed case, Schnib.
We mixed case for sure all day long. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I love that.
We also do a wine club where Amy and I pair 2 wines each month, and then we do a tasting as soon as this thing is over each month. With 7 or 8 wines, we offer those at deep discounts on that night and that night only. And then you also get 10% off any bottle in the shop all the time. It's a great little deal for $45.
Awesome.
I love that wine club. I'm a member of the wine club, and I love, even when I can't make it there for the tasting, which is so fun, I get 2 bottles of wine every month. So, you get these 2 really fun bottles of wine that you get to try, and the description and all the information, plus the 10% off. So I do love the wine club. And Schnib, I do feel like I love that you've given us the price point on each of these. And I know from being in there that you've got all different price points in wine. So if somebody wants a champagne that is, I want to make sure, because I know that a lot of people are being really careful about their budget right now, which of course we all are. And so, if that's something that you are able or want to splurge on, then great. Or if you want to do a mixed case and do a high end and then do a lower end, you've got each of these different varietals or these different types of wines, right, in all different price points.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. All over the place and all over the world. We try to keep a nice selection in here for every price point and for everybody.
I love that.
We want to help everybody celebrate.
That's right. But I love being able to call you and say, Schnib, I want, a case of really affordable wine, and just mix it up for me and choose some things. And I'm always thrilled with the stuff that you guys pick, and thrilled with the price point.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah. So Meg, are we putting Schnib on the spot with our big question as we wrap it up?
I think so. Are you ready? So we like to prep. So we ask, again, all of our guests on Coffee with MC with this question, and you can answer it as broad or as specific as you'd like. It comes from a podcast both Mary Cheatham and I listen to. It's called For the Love with Jen Hatmaker. It's great. And she asks all of her guests, as we do, Gerhardt, what is saving your life right now?
So first of all, I thought really hard about this, and I think that the number one part of going through all this, certainly I've never done it in my lifetime, is family and friends, and really the whole planet handling it pretty well. That part of it to me is the best part. If it was going really poorly, it would be the worst part, but I think it is the best part.
Yeah.
And then on a personal level, just on a day-to-day, I always fall back on my jams, and right now it's Bob Marley and Black and Ruru.
Love it.
Yeah, that's how we get down. A little reggae at the end of the day, a little sip, and start again tomorrow.
That's awesome. So family, friends, and Bob Marley are saving your life right now. That's awesome. Good list.
That's pretty good. I think that would save anybody's life.
That is.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Gerhardt, before you sign off, I think I speak for so many people here that Promised Land really has served as the setting for so many special events in people's lives. It's been baby showers and engagement parties and Bible studies, book clubs, all of these things. And we just want to thank you both as Mary Cheatham King Real Estate and our community for just being that place that we can walk in your doors however we are, whether we hop off the boat or we're dressed up for a fun night. We just want to thank you for being that space for us, and we just can't wait for you guys to open back up.
Well, then we're succeeding, and thank you very much for letting us do it. We enjoy it.
Awesome.
Thanks, Schnib. Thanks for being here.
Thanks,
this morning.
girls.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh,
Man, that was good. That was
I
some
know.
really good stuff. I'm excited about it. And I love that it's Friday.
me too. Is it bad that I want a glass of wine and it's 9:30 a.m.?
No, I think it's perfectly acceptable. Also, I really want some Oreos.
Me too. Yes, absolutely. With a little bit of peanut butter. That's my jam.
That was some good stuff. And I'm telling you, my take on the wine thing too is get the case and get a case discount. It's not going bad.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm anxious because I know this afternoon at 3, I heard it was at 3. I think we're going to find out about what's going to happen with our schools.
Okay.
Which I feel relates directly to the case of wine that I feel that I need.
100%. So go ahead and order, peeps. Go ahead and order.
That's exactly right. Place your orders early.
Yep. So
Mary,
Mary Cheatham, as we did last time, and as we just asked Gerhardt, I want to ask you what's saving your life today.
God, I love that I get to answer this question early. And I'm again going to go not super deep. And I'm going to say, I was telling the team this morning, we do a power up call every morning at 8:30, or a Zoom every morning at 8:30, so we can see each other and talk. And I'm a late convert, but I'm really here for the business on the top and casual on the bottom now. I've just discovered that I can wear sweatpants and a regular top, and nobody's the wiser except for now that I'm spilling the beans. So I'm going to say sweatpants.
I was about to say you just blew your cover.
I know. It wasn't smart. But I'm just, I can't help it.
I love that.
How about you, Meg? What's yours?
So mine today, I know it's a little bit drabby outside, but something that's been saving my life throughout this whole quarantine. There's an app. It's the Peloton app. And I think I've talked to you about it, Mary Cheatham.
Yeah.
But they have guided walks that you can do outside. And you stick your headphones in, they have music playing, and then it's one of their coaches telling you to speed up, slow down, change your form, do all these different things. And I've been taking little breaks throughout my day and going on these guided walks. They're 20 or 30 minutes. You can pick your time. And it's just been a really great way to reboot and get some fresh air, especially since the weather's been nice. So that's been saving my life today.
That's really good. That's good. I find that when the days that I don't get outside very much, it really makes it hard. I know how big of an impact that has. I love that. I have not tried that yet, Meg. And I know you mentioned that. Yeah.
And it's free for 3 months.
Exactly. I would say it's free right now. Yeah. And you don't have to have the bike. They've got the stuff that that you just use your body weight, like you're walking and those types of things.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. That's a good one. Good. Okay, good. Well, I'm excited. Yes. And we are going to have some big announcements coming about our guests for next week. Mm-hmm. And just as a hint, one of them is, I don't know about you guys, but the men in my life have got some shaggy hair. So I have this idea to have someone walk me through cutting Walter's hair. I think Walter's going to be, my 10-year-old is going to be an easier target than my husband. So I'm going to get, I'm thinking that we might get somebody to kind of walk us through how you would do that, so that then you can see me cut Walter's hair, and then other folks can try it at home on the men in their lives, those shaggy headed people that you live with now.
And maybe once Chip sees how good Walter's hair looks, he'll let you do his.
Love that. I hope he's watching.
I know. I'm excited for next week.
Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
Bye, MC.
All right. Bye.